Hello, I'm here to talk to you about a worrying trend that has been sweeping the nation. Heterosexuality. Now, let me be clear, I am not a heterophobe. If people want to do that in the privacy of their own homes, that's fine. But teaching the straight agenda in schools, not on my watch. So here's how to protect your children and say no to hetero. In Britain, the number of openly straight people has been rising rapidly. Thanks to a sinister straight lobby, it's everywhere. Men in bootcut jeans, bus drivers on every bus, women growing babies inside themselves like some kind of human horse. The problem is that straight relationships are being taught in schools, and you know what kids are like. Once they hear about a trend, they have to try it, like flossing or vaginal penetration. Kids! Here we have two adult hets, Jimmy and Karen.
Hello.
Now, what is it Jimmy and Karen are doing wrong? That's right, they're holding hands, like they're proud of themselves. Ugh. Just because they've insisted on going full-on hetero doesn't mean they have to rub it in our faces, does it? Other obvious signs of straightness that could be toned down here include Karen's scrunchie, Jimmy's shoes, and all four of their shit eyebrows. Of course, this could just be a phase. Sexuality is a choice, but if you don't keep an eye out, things could get really straight. Now, unlike in normal sex where both partners have the same anatomy and therefore understand exactly how to pleasure one another, and I do mean exactly, straight sex is more guesswork.
I don't know how my bits work. Never mind hers.
I'm very unhappy.
Oh. As well as being a deeply unnatural and deviant act, straight sex is also sinful. Adam was doing just fine until Eve came along and fucked it all up. Don't like it? Take it up with God. You know God, whose son was a gym bunny, wore dresses, hung out with 12 dudes and exclusively worked with wood? That God. And if you are still not convinced that these people live anything other than depraved, sad little lives, let's hear it from the horse's mouth. Karen, why don't you tell us what you get up to of a Sunday?
Oh, well, we normally start with a cheeky little lie-in, don't we? And then he normally cooks eggs on toast on a Sunday morning. So we have that, and then we might pop to the garden centre or...
Yeah, or sometimes she'll go to Zumba and I'll do the washing up. And then we just potter about the house, watch a bit of telly and get an early night.
And that is the kind of disturbing life choice that simply is not age-appropriate for our children. Honestly, Karen, if you were mine, I'd shoot you right between the fucking eyes. Straight culture is already hiding around every corner, but now it's in our schools too. Before you know it, the boys will be taking up golf and the girls will end up pregnant. Jesus Christ, Karen! Do you want a mother for a daughter? So look out for early signs and beware of brainwashing. Do not let your children end up a Jimmy or a Karen. And if it seems like they're gonna come out as straight, say no to hetero.